Welcome to the first episode of the Cosmonaut of the Inner Space. The last thoughts of Chris Kelvin before getting absolutely swallowed by Solaris. It is up to you to join the dots, and if it doesn't make any sense, it's your fault. So, walking in the shadow, it's interesting to analyze people who like walking in the shadow. It's an interesting concept. Why is that? I love walking in the shadow. I mean, Chris loves walking in the shadow. In my case, it's because it's refreshing. I mean, it's annoying to have to walk with the sun in your face all the time, and especially in the summer. And since global warming is turning this fucking planet into an eternal summer, I think we have to review this whole concept of walking in the shadow. Interesting. A dog is taking a shit right in front of me. Well, you have to remember that these are all the memories of Chris before getting degluted by Solaris. So Chris is remembering a dog taking a dump in front of him right now. And he also remembers that he walks in the shadow right now. Which is interesting. It's interesting people who like walking in the shadow. As opposed to the sun in your face all the time. What would be the value of, what would it happen if you just walk in the shadow? Like all the time. You will never get tamed. And getting tamed is a fashion statement. I think it's stupid. Why is that? Why is it when you go to the beach and everybody laughs at the couple that arrives the first day, and they are white as neon white, white as a sheet. Why is that laughable? Who is the racist motherfucker who said that having more melatonin on your skin is actually a good thing? Yeah, and I'm not saying a good thing in the physical way. I'm saying that it's a good thing fucking culturally. What is wrong with people? I thought, if you were raised, if you grew up in the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, and the 90s, there was this global hope in the world that grown-ups, or when you grow up, the level of melatonin in your skin would be absolutely pointless to define your status in society, or to define the value of your character, or to have any influence whatsoever on the importance of your thoughts and opinion. What the fuck happened? Where did it all go wrong? Well, obviously, we are light years away from that utopia. And why is that? I think it's because of fucking people walking in the fucking sun all the time and not listening to the people walking in the shadow. Because the people walking in the fucking sun all the time, I'm sorry, the sun has nothing to do with the fucking people walking in the sun all the time. They have this brightness in the eyes, forbidding them to see reality, actual things that happen, things that matter, facts. You're walking in the sun, you're walking with the sun in front of your eyes all the fucking time. You won't be able to see the fucking wall in front of the road. Guess what's gonna happen? Yeah, you're gonna hit the wall. Now, poor soul walking in the shadow at the opposite side of the road, screaming at the top of his lungs, be careful. Sun in your face, walking person, careful. There's a fucking wall in front of you. Of course, because the fucking person walking with the sun in his face, turned to this poor guy, desperate to save some sun-illuminated life, went like, huh? And the second he did that, he hit the wall. And this is the perfect analogy of what's happening in our society globally today. We are the farthest away we have ever been from that delusional, stupid, utopian view that we were raised with. I mean, we could have achieved that if we would have enforced some, some obligations. No, but we didn't. We didn't. Why? Because we put the fucking people walking in the sun ruling our government. And these people are our elites. And they've been our elites for the last, 40 years? Plus, we've given this moronic optimists and pacifists, we just gave them the wheel. We just gave them the wheel of the ship. And why do I say moronic? There's nothing wrong with being a pacifist, as long as you understand that to keep peace, you need strength. And the only people who could figure that out is the walking in the shadow people. People who knows. How is it to walk a path and to walk a path in the shadow? The people that walk in the shadow, they can see better. They can see the details. And you can't, because you have this fucking light at your face all the time. And careful, this sun, this walking in the sun people, They're not just looking at the sun. The sun. No. This is the fucking Teletubbies sun. This is a sun with a smiley face. And not only with a smiley face, with a cuckoo gaga. You wanna just, shoot an RPG to this retarded sun. And this was the main concern of parents when this thing came out. Remember, when this ridiculous thing came out, every single parent was absolutely concerned and worried that the Teletubbies was going to ruin your kid's mind. And guess what? That's exactly what happened. The lawmakers, most of the lawmakers of our world, they're brain rotted by a Teletubby sun that they have been working all this time. So I think the first step is to recognize that every single utopia ends up in dystopia, because in order to have this utopia of your dreams, you have to impose a humongous amount of draconian enforced shit law upon the rest of the people in order to have your utopia. And the second you do that, you immediately have dystopia. So we need these walking in the shadow people to keep these walking in the sun assholes at bay. Huh? I think that's fair. I don't think that's fair. I think it's necessary. I think this is exactly what the society needs. Walking in the shadow people, keeping these other morons at bay.